By 2021, FTX had transformed into a $32 billion exchange. It wasn't a niche platform for enthusiasts. It was where mainstream investors went to store their life savings. To build that trust, the company leaned on a massive celebrity PR machine. Figures like Tom Brady became the face of the platform, assuring the public that FTX was the most secure way to enter the crypto market. This search for legitimacy extended to prestigious global partnerships, including a high-profile sponsorship of the Mercedes-Benz Formula One team. This carefully crafted image of a regulated, stable empire depended entirely on a single, hidden lie. At the center of it all was Sam Bankman-Fried. With his signature curly hair and gray t-shirt, he pitched himself as a billionaire who didn't care about money, an effective altruist working only to give his wealth away. High-level investors were charmed by his lack of professionalism. When he wore cargo shorts to meetings or played video games during pitch calls, venture capitalists saw it as proof of a rare, Steve Jobs-level genius. This genius label allowed Bankman-Fried to raise billions while avoiding any real oversight. He operated without a board of directors, meaning no one was there to question his decisions or manage basic risks. Underneath the altruistic persona, he was secretly using FTX to fuel Alameda Research, his own private, highly aggressive hedge fund. This cult of personality effectively blinded the world's most sophisticated investors. They ignored a total lack of corporate structure until it was far too late. The narrative began to unravel at the United States Courthouse in New York. His inner circle took the stand to reveal exactly how the platform worked. Bankman-Fried had repeatedly claimed that his hedge fund, Alameda, received no special treatment, but co-founder Gary Wang testified that the two companies were never actually separate. This shows the logic Wang hard-coded. He created an allow negative function for Alameda. Normal users were liquidated at zero, but Alameda could keep spending. That negative balance acted as a vacuum. When Alameda lost money, the system siphoned customer deposits to cover the debts. FTX didn't collapse because of an external security breach. The platform was hard-coded to be robbed from the inside. To hide the growing hole in their accounts, Bankman-Fried relied on the FTT token, a cryptocurrency FTX created out of thin air that functioned like digital loyalty points. This scale shows the imbalance. Alameda filled its balance sheet with billions of dollars worth of these FTT tokens. They used these fake assets to pretend they were solvent, even as they owed billions in real customer cash. The illusion broke when a leaked report from CoinDesk revealed that Alameda's foundation was built entirely on these made-up tokens. The final blow came when the CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, announced he was selling his stash of FTT tokens. This triggered a massive digital bank run as thousands of panicked customers rushed to withdraw their money at once. Because the real cash had already been secretly moved to Alameda, FTX couldn't honor the withdrawals. The $30 billion empire vanished in 10 days. Following the collapse, Bankman-Fried remained in the Bahamas, launching a media tour to claim the missing $8 billion was just a series of accounting mistakes. Trial evidence told a different story. Forensic accountant Peter Easton traced the money and proved that customer funds hadn't been misplaced. They had been spent. This chart follows the money. Customer deposits moved from secure FTX accounts directly into a secret Alameda shell account. From there, the stolen funds branched out, paying for high-risk venture capital bets, luxury penthouses, and massive political donations. The forensic data proved the $8 billion hole wasn't an accident. It was a deliberate, organized theft used to fund a billionaire's lifestyle. The trial ended with a guilty verdict on all counts, leaving Bankman-Fried facing decades in prison. The evidence showed that this wasn't just a failure of code, but a total breakdown of institutional oversight. Elite venture capitalists and regulators waived basic due diligence because they were afraid of missing out on the next big tech trend. They prioritized a founder's image over his balance sheet. If the financial world values a genius persona over hard numbers, the results will remain the same. Fraud is the inevitable price of blind trust.